coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Thanks for coming to the classroom. Today I want to take a look at something which is an educational term which we teachers use nowadays to talk about the potential growth in students, and that's called the growth mindset. The growth mindset starts with a woman named Carol Dweck, and she is a professor of psychology at Stanford University. And many years ago, she and her colleagues were studying the intelligences of children and their ability to develop those intelligences, and that is where she was led to coin this phrase, the phrases fixed mindset and growth mindset. Simply put, the growth mindset is something that all teachers are striving to achieve within their students. It is instilling within them the belief that they can improve, that they can do things, and that they are capable of learning and developing and getting better. Sometimes, we get setbacks, sometimes we don't succeed, but we need to be able to persevere beyond those setbacks, beyond those failures, and that is the hallmark of a growth mindset. People with fixed mindsets are people who are willing to just give up too easily on things. If things go wrong, things don't go their way, they just say, I'm done, I can't do this anymore, I give up. And whereas a person with a growth mindset, they see struggles and challenges as an opportunity to push themselves, to develop, to go beyond. And they're the kinds of people that would see obstacles as challenges. They are the kinds of people who see failures as opportunities for learning. And that is what, as teachers, we are trying to develop in our students. So Dweck's findings show that students who are led to believe that they can achieve things, not rewarded simply for doing well, but rewarded for making efforts, for trying, for persevering, are the students who do continue to do better. And this is the kinds of things that we need to instill from a young age so that we can even see them as successful adults. So how does this all relate to board games then? Well, what I've been thinking about with this and how the growth mindset relates to education and with board games is just when kids play. And when they play, when you play a game, you don't always win the game. And when you don't win the game, then you need to maybe look at what did you not do well, and make sure that when you're playing with your students, one, don't let them win. Don't ever let a child or a student win, because that's really not helping them in the end. Students and children and everybody needs to learn that they're not going to win all the time. They're not always going to get what they want. And how do they deal with that? And students also need to learn to not blame extraneous factors for their loss. They need to maybe analyze during the game, what could they have done better? Even in a game that involves dice or cards or other random elements, was there things that they could have done, choices that they could have made that may have shifted the outcome of the game maybe more in their favor, maybe have given them the victory? By looking at things and analyzing and understanding the game and not always winning, students will be able to develop more of this growth mindset and be able to see that challenges are something they can do. And again, in this case, where you're playing a game and hopefully having fun, then the students are more motivated to try again because they've been having a good time, they've been playing a game, and now they can play it again. And maybe this time they'll do better. So if students are having trouble getting along together, or they're really sore losers, or sore winners, then maybe you might want to consider playing a co-op game, because again, in that, everybody's working on the same team, and you can maybe help to coach and to guide. But otherwise, in any other game, students need to accept their loss graciously and learn for the next time. So by modeling these kinds of things to your students, to your children, when you play with them, it's a great way to show them how this growth mindset can work. And as they play more, and as they get more used to this kind of thing and get used to, failing, i.e. not winning the game, then they accept the fact that, no big deal, I can move on, I can do better next time. And then they can learn to apply these kinds of skills, learn to apply these kinds of thoughts into other aspects of their life, i.e. their education. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you heard some things in here which you found interesting. If you have any other ideas for topics you might like me to talk about with regards to education and different things that are sort of hot phrases and topics in education now and how we might relate those to board gaming experiences, please leave me a message in the comments section below and I'll be sure to get back to you. But until next time, I'm Craig Thompson Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school with